Alright, let's go. All the way to this position. This movement indicates he's going straight to the edge, so it's also reasonable for you to keep going to secure the king first. And this is a key movement for white. It seems to be a little too soon because he hasn't pushed this rook pawn yet, right? But it's important for you to do this because you can immediately offer bishop exchange to annoy black because he's going for Anaguma, right? And here you can open up this diagonal. Since he's going for Anaguma, it's reasonable for black to decline this exchange by pawn push. Then this pawn push is great. This opens up a possibility for you to go for Ishida style for effective attacking formation. Then you can play rook 4-4. Now you might wonder what happens if he pushes this pawn. It looks scary, right? Because now it's attacking your rook. But you can calmly move to the right side and he can exchange bishop, you recaptures. Now you just created empty space here and he would drop bishop right here. But it's okay because you can drop bishop back. Since you are attacking this gold, so it's natural for him to run to the left side, but then you can sacrifice the bishop. It looks like you are overplaying, but there is a secret reason, and he has to recapture, then knight drop. King runs, you can take the gold, and black recaptures. Now, take a look at this. It's really a vulnerable piece because now you have a gold in hand, so you can drop it to kill the bishop. Then you get to keep this gold, so you're going to up in material. And black just lost one gold, so you're going to be good. All the way back to this position, it's natural for black to shut the hatch first. Now black drop bishop right here next, so you have to defend it. It looks ugly, but it's okay because you can slowly fix your camp. He develops the right gold. You can take the pawn. He pushes this pawn. Rook drops back. He keeps going. Then silver develops. Then gold develops. Now these generals are connecting well, and there is no effective spots for black to drop this bishop. Probably you can play rook 3-4 next to offer this pawn exchange, so you have more options for offense. And there is more empty squares in black's camp, so black has to be defensive, but it's going to be already hard for black to do so. And all the way back to this position, it's also possible for black to play gold 5-8. This time you can take this pawn. Instead you can play gold 3-1. Like the previous position, you can develop silver this way. Then, as you already know, next gold 3-2 will be great. So you're already better in this position. So if bishop exchange happens, it's going to be good for white, so he has to avoid it. So it's natural for black to keep castling like this. Then you can play a rook 3-4 to push this pawn next. This counter pawn push looks scary, but you can calmly push this pawn. He develops gold to protect this file. Then you can promote your pawn. He has to recapture, pawn drop, he runs. Then you can push this pawn to offer bishop exchange. Now he just lost his balance, so if bishop exchange happens, it's going to be better for white. But since black is already losing his balance, it's already hard for black to defend effectively. What else is good for black other than this pawn push? Pawn 2-5 seems to be reasonable. Then you can calmly push the edge pawn. This is not just a waiting move. If he pushes back, then you can play pawn 3-6. After this pawn exchange, rook 3-5 looks great because you can play knight 1-3 to offer a rook exchange next. If he tries to defend by knight 1-7, then you can push the edge pawn once again to target this knight. So it's hard for black to decline this rook exchange, and once it happens again, black is going to be in trouble because there is more empty spaces in black's camp. And all the way back to this position, what if he closes diagonal? Then you can develop this silver. Black also keeps castling, and this gold movement once again is cool because now your camp is well balanced, and you can push this pawn anytime you want. Then you can drop a pawn somewhere, probably on 3-8 to annoy black, and you can also offer bishop exchange as I showed you previously, so you have more options for offense. As we learned, this strategy differs from conventional ways to counter Anaguma, but once was popular in professionals, and this can be still very effective today. I'm sure not many players know this these days and works as a surprise. Then you can be better both psychologically and tactically. Alright, that's all for this video. I hope you like this strategy because so do I. Thanks for watching and see you all next time. Bye.